Hello and welcome back. I had a request to show some exercises for cervical spondylosis, which is basically osteoarthritis of the neck vertebrae. It's wear and tear, degeneration happens over time, but you can prolong the degeneration. You can sort of ward it off if you take really excellent care of your body, including diet, exercise, ergonomics, posture, hydration, all of those great things to keep your body hydrated and healthy. But if you are starting to feel the effects of degeneration, if it's starting to cause some achiness, get an accurate diagnosis before doing these exercises, because you don't want to do something that might hurt yourself if there's something else going on. But we're going to start with some strengthening, a little bit of isometric contractions, and then move on to stretching and see if we could get a little more mobility, a little flexibility. So we're starting with chin tucks. I want you to sit up tall, really get the spine straight, because these won't be effective unless we're in proper alignment. It could be irritating actually to do these exercises if you're hunched and your head is extended and your chin forward. So sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders if you need to get them down and relaxed. And we're just going to start with bringing the chin towards the spine. So it's basically like you want to give yourself a double chin. I know, glamorous, right? But it's what we do because we're strengthening those deep neck flexors that get really weak with forward head posture. So we're doing the opposite of that. We're bringing the chin towards the spine. Now notice I'm not looking up, I'm not looking down, straight ahead and shifting in a straight line back like that. Okay, so go ahead and do that a few times. Just relax and shift back and hold it. Really feel those little neck flexor muscles working. See if you can do that. And you may feel a stretch in the back of the neck too as we flatten out that curve. And take a breath. Relax, inhale again, and exhale, bringing the chin back towards the spine and holding for just a few nice breaths, and then release. Now we can make that even more effective by adding a little bit of resistance. So if you interlace your fingers and place them behind your head. Now, first of all, make sure that your shoulders are down and relaxed, right? You don't want to start coming up there. Make sure the shoulders are down, relaxed, and those shoulder blades are sort of squeezing towards each other so that they're not coming forward like that, right? Elbows out wide, and then do the same thing. Bring that chin back towards the spine, but you'll have some resistance now, and you can press against your hands and strengthen. Hold for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Remember to keep breathing through these, very important. Take a nice deep breath on the relaxation. And then you can exhale as you press, as you make the effort. And don't go too hard. It doesn't take too much. It's your neck and head, so you want to be a little on the gentle side, right? So we're holding that isometric contraction. I don't know if you could see, just pressing against my hands, straight back. Make sure you're not going like this or like this, straight back. And relax, and let's do one more. Deep breath in and press, keep those elbows wide. And actually this is simultaneously a nice stretch for the chest, right? We're opening up, squeezing the scapula together, and getting that extension feeling rather than that flexion that we always have all day. All right, relax your arms down, and just to make sure, give them a shoulder roll there, shake them out. And now we're going to do forward flexion. So it's bringing your chin towards your chest, right? But we're going to add resistance. So instead of stretching right now, we're strengthening. So I'm going to start to bring my head forward towards my chin, but I'm going to resist with my hand. And I'm pressing against my forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let it go. And relax, and then go into it again. Press, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And you don't have to actually make the movement so far. It's the action of trying to bring your head down into flexion against the contraction, so against the resistance. So let's go one more time. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. 5, 4, press. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now we're going to do side flexion, right? Lateral flexion. It just means bringing your ear towards your shoulder. So let's go ahead one side, doesn't matter which one. So you start to side flex and then you resist. Make sure you're not looking down or up. Again, we want you facing completely forward. Spine is nice and tall, and all you're doing is tilting your head. This looks kind of weird, doesn't it? And press against the hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Make sure that shoulder's relaxed. Take a nice breath in. And again, press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We'll do one more on that side. Relax the shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. And press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Take a deep breath. Roll the shoulder. And we'll go the other way. So you start to side flex and resist. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Again, we're not pressing super hard. We're just enough to make that sort of resistance, the press together, but not trying so hard. Maybe we'll say like 20% of your effort, because it's your head and neck. And press. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Make sure that shoulder's still relaxed. And last time, breathe in. Exhale on the press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Now we have rotation, right? Our necks do that as well. So we'll start rotating to one side, but we're not going to let ourselves. And pressing in. So you're not trying to press any which way, just around, just spinning on its axis, right? So press in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Relax. Breathe in. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's great for strengthening all these little muscles and getting some movement in the vertebrae too. And one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Make sure the shoulder's relaxed. And we're going to rotate the opposite way just a little bit, because we're going to stop and press. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Deep breath in. And press. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it. Roll the shoulder. And we'll go last time. And press. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax down. Very nice. So now that we're activated, strengthened, the neck is feeling strong, let's try to get some mobility. And it will be the same movements that we just did with the isometric contractions, but now we're going to move all the way into full flexibility. So you're going to drop your chin towards your chest. Make sure that spine is nice and tall. We're dropping the chin towards the chest, not hunching over or rounding the shoulders at all. Make sure you're up nice and tall. Even a little bit of a chin tuck, you can err on the side of that because we tend to be out there. And then forward flexion. Now, if you want, if this isn't sort of enough of a stretch for you, you may interlace your fingers, place them behind your head, and then not pressing, just gently lay them on your head. So with gravity is helping. Gravity is assisting with the stretch. Keep those shoulders down and relaxed. Keep that spine straight and just bend the neck forward with that little bit extra. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, see if you can stretch a little bit farther. And you can hold that for a few nice breaths, or you can do a shorter set and do it 3 times, 3 reps. I like to just hang out when it feels good. And this feels good. And then when you're ready, slowly let the arms go if they were there. Slowly roll your head up. You never want to come out of a stretch too quickly, and you also don't want to get lightheaded or dizzy while you're moving your neck around. So we'll do our side flexion, okay? So bring one ear towards the shoulder and sit up nice and tall. And actually, what happens is the opposite shoulder usually wants to come up. Go ahead and sit on that hand. Sit on that hand, pull that shoulder down, and then you'll get a nice traction, a nice stretch through there. And again, remember, we're not here and we're not here. Try to make it as pure lateral flexion as possible, looking forward. And then if you would like to assist, if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can take the arm, the hand on the same side that you're stretching to, rest it on your head, but just rest, right? I'm not pulling, I'm not forcing. And if it's too much, you can lighten up. And if it's, too much even there, then just don't do it with the hand at all. And just find where that feels nice and yummy and good, and breathe into it. Imagine the ear and the shoulder separating. You can close your eyes and just enjoy. And just take a few breaths. As you relax, you may feel your head go a little bit farther into the stretch as the muscles unwind. And when you're ready, remember, so slowly, never be in a rush to get out of a stretch or into a stretch. Drop your hand and gently come back up. Reassess, make sure you're sitting nice and tall and that your shoulders are relaxed. Whichever side you did, take the other hand and sit on it. Make sure that shoulder's down. Slowly drop your ear to your shoulder. Remember, pure side flexion, so I'm facing forward. I'm not anything like that. And just to that side. And this is my shorter side. I don't know if you're able to see it on the video, but I don't go quite as far this way. So I need a little extra time, a little extra care here. And you'll find that completely one side is going to be more flexible than the other, more mobile. One side feels stiffer. That is totally normal. And it doesn't mean anything is good or bad or whatever. It's just your body and it's just information. And, if it feels like it needs a little extra love, you can hang out a little longer. But I don't believe we're meant to be perfectly symmetrical, because that would be too boring, right? So I'm just assisting with my hand, with letting gravity take it. Again, we're not pulling, we're not forcing. And yeah, I just felt mine release and go much farther just now. I don't know if you were able to see that. Or if your eyes are closed, or if you're concentrating on your own stretch, that's even better than watching mine. And just take a few nice deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Feels so nice. Imagine that shoulder and ear stretching apart. Gentle, it should all feel good. Nothing should hurt. If it hurts, back off or slowly come out of the stretch completely. And one more breath. Fantastic. Let your arm come down. Let your head slowly come back up. Make sure the spine is straight. Make sure the shoulders are down. And we've got rotation, our last one. So we're going to start to turn our heads as if we're going to look over our shoulders. We may not get even close, but that's the intention. So we start to turn. Now, wherever it ends, you can just stay there, or you can assist. You'd assist by bringing the same hand, that means the way you're rotating, the same hand on that side, bring it on your forehead, and the opposite hand, bring on the back of your head. Make sure those shoulders are down. Rotate to where your range ends, and then just assist a little bit. So I'm pulling the same way with both of my hands, right? I'm trying to rotate and give it just a little assistance. This is not hard. I'm not muscling this. It's just a little assistance because we can usually get a little more stretch when we assist. It should all feel good, no pain. Hold it there, breathe, and relax those shoulders down. This one's tricky to relax the shoulders. So really make sure they're not climbing up. Couple more breaths. Notice where it feels tight. See if you can breathe into that and see if you can breathe it out. Let it release on the exhale. And I saw that on my exhale, I was able to go a little farther. If you're not, it's totally fine. It doesn't matter. If you practice this regularly, you'll probably find that you do go a little farther, but you don't have to today. So slowly let your arms come down. Slowly rotate back to center, and we'll do the other side. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed. Begin to rotate. You'll find that one side goes farther than the other. Totally normal. And if you want to assist, you've got the forehead hand and the back head hand. A little bit of pressure, just a tad. And breathing. Now make sure your body is not coming around with it. This is just your neck. We just want the head to go. We don't want to start twisting the rest of the spine right now, right? We want to get that mobility of the cervical spine on top of the shoulder girdle and the thoracic spine. And nice deep breaths here. Relax those shoulders. And then one more breath. And relax the hands down, the arms down, slowly, slowly. Come back to center. Roll the shoulders. Sit up straight. Make sure that chin is just slightly tucked. And the back of the spine long. And if you do this along with making sure you've got good ergonomics in your workspace, your computer use, you're not looking down and hunching all the time when you text, you're not slumping on the couch, then you could really do a lot of good for your cervical spine. So if you liked this video, if you found it beneficial, please give me the thumbs up, subscribe. I'm actually gonna come out with a text neck self-massage, so that'll be really nice for all of us because we all do that, right? So the necks get really tight. So we'll do a self-massage for that in an upcoming video. So stay tuned and comment below. Let me know your thoughts, your story, and I will see you soon.